Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. Yeah, the balls are tend to move to the left a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Again, you swing here. Yeah, so in the backswing, the start is kind of slow. The club head is moving early here, and then you have the leg action here. And also, your pelvis is not moving away that much. So at the top, you have in this position here. Okay. With that, the pelvis tends to turn a bit too much to the right. So as you bring the hands down, the leg is pushing the ground early here. So you have this motion here. Now the down the line view. So in the backswing, the club head tends to come in inward here. But in the downswing, the pad tends to be inward also this way here. So you have a change in the direction near the top here. So the main thing we'll work on is shifting the pelvis a bit more this way. So the posture should be something like this. So fold your arm and then bend over a little bit. From there, let's try to just shift to the right without turning, not just leaning, but move the whole upper body, whole upper body this way. So shift it this way. As you shift, try to flex the right knee a little bit as you shift it this way here. Initially flex and then drop it. Okay. Now, when you drop this side, then it's a lot easier to push the ground, right? Yeah. After you push, after the shifting here, push the ground and bring the hip up, and then with that, turn here. So when that happens, so let's see here. From here, shift it to the right, and then push and then turn. Then the pelvis stays more on this side. So shift it this way, and then push and turn. No need to introduce motion that early. So just to try to shift here and then turn there. Yeah. Now, what happens here is, if you go again to that position, from this view, the right leg is almost vertical here. The left leg also appears kind of straight here. Okay. You may have actual knee bend here, but at least in this view, those are straight like this, and then pelvis has just a slant here, the lateral tilt. So that posture is really good. And then this shift is not intentional shift. Okay. When you have a good push here, at the end of this push, you automatically have this. Yeah. So in a sense, have the feel of just dropping the body this way slightly. So push. Yeah. So when you stand high on the right side in the backswing, and at the end of that, you'll automatically have this recentering motion here. So instead of intentionally try to shift this way, just push and then let it drop here. Okay, again. And then this is a bit too much. Okay. All you need is a shift away and then just to recenter. Okay, so let's keep the stance a bit narrower. The stance a bit wide. When you have a wide stance, you tend to push outward here. Then the ground direction force will be inward. And those will limit your pelvis motion. So it's easier to go this way here. But if you have a reasonable stance width here, it's easier to stand on the right side. So now, from now on, we'll have active backswing motion. So using the leg action, you are turning the body. Yes, you see? Now everything is natural, it's connected here. And then this dropping here, it should be also continuous motion. So here, push and then naturally drop it, instead of push you and then try to intentionally lower the body. So, and then as you shift here, just to drop the left knee a little bit.
Okay.
So pretty much this should be done during the backswing here. And then in the downswing, push the ground and then throw the arms and the club. Okay. Again, good, shift away. Connected motion, yes, like that. So overall it'll be, and then turn here, and then turn. And then, so instead of using the arms, try to turn the shoulders using the leg actions. And then now put the left arm, left hand above here, yeah. And then, so as you go here, turn, and then as you go here, try to throw the left arm out here. So by using the body turn, shoulder turn, and then throw the left arm. So that's the continuous motion here. And then when that happens, you cannot really do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again. And then try to make the backswing even more active. Good leg, right leg push. And then that right leg push should bring the right hip up here,
Yeah.
instead of
Okay.
going backward. Okay. So imagine that you have a switch here, up here. So by turning the body and reach out to the switch, touch, and then moving back.
Yep. Do that now.
And also, instead of having jerk turn, try to have a natural shift left to right here. And with that, push and then turn here instead of. And still, the pelvis is not going enough.
Enough this way or up? Or
So,
both?
it's not going enough that way. So let's shift it to the right. And then, so with this position here, try to tap, 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 tap here. In order to have a good tap, 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 short, tap, tap, tap motion here, you actually have to have a good shift this way. So the right leg is supporting your body.
Yep.
So you can actually shift the pelvis a lot more than you think. And then with that, if you stand on the right side here, let's go to this position, but still you have a little bit of reverse pivot posture here, that this is all you need. And then this good push will give you natural recentering here.
Yeah.
That's all you need here.
Okay.
So first you have to have the feel of standing on the right side here, and then slightly recentering. Yep. And then what will particularly help is, as you shift this way, if you drop this side a little bit, and it's a lot easier to push. So you have to really, yes, exactly, that's it. Yep. So instead of really holding the leg like this, you have to really mobilize it.
Yep.
Push, 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 and then bring the hip up here, and then up here, up here, up here, but never jump. Again. And then, so you are starting the backswing with the arm here. When you do this, even turn the pelvis this way.
So turn.
No, here.
Sorry.
So when you start this one here,
Yeah.
give pelvis turn, so the body turn here.
Yeah.
Then using that, leg push and then turn here, and then turn here. So always the pelvis has to turn. and then use the awaken the right leg. So always when you start the backswing, it has to come from the right leg action. So in order to use the right leg well, then before that you have to shift it to the right,
Yep.
so that your right leg can push up.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I will hold your hand here. So when you start the mower, then you will pull the cord that way. When you pull, instead of using the arms here, shift the pelvis first, and then by using the leg, and then just rotate the shoulder. So this is what you need to feel here. So this whole motion is coming from the leg action.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, start with the arms down here, slight moving that way, and then let's go, but use the leg action. Yeah. And then, so as you recenter, still you are keeping the hands high up here. Okay, so let's go to the top. And then recenter with that the knee is bent, right? Mm-hmm. So you are ready to push the ground.
Yep.
With the leg push, and then you are turning the body. Yeah. So this squatting motion, if you drop this side enough, then you don't need any squat motion.
Yeah.
In the downswing. Just to go here and then just to kick the ground and then let it go. But if this is not enough, then what happens is here, you try to squat, and then in the downswing, try to squat and then swing. Mm-hmm. Then the timing is off.
Okay.
So you have to have a good drop on this side at the end of the backswing,
Yep.
so that you don't need any more drop in the downswing. Okay. Yep. So now let's use the rope. Let's do the rope swing both ways. And then it's important not to use your arms.
Yeah.
To try to use your body to swing the rope.
Yeah.
So almost try to keep the arms as one unit to the body instead of using the arms a lot. So just to turn the body, throw, by turning the body and throw. So all the arms do is a little bit of a flexion here, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, I haven't used this before.
So swing back and forth continuously. Continuously, back and forth. Now, here. So the key is you have to pay attention to the motion of the end of the rope.
Okay.
The whole goal is to move the end of the rope around your body nicely and fast enough. Mm-hmm. It's not about your body motion.
Yeah.
But right there, let it go, let it go. So you have to work with the rope. Yeah, pay attention to the motion of the end of the rope. And instead of using the arms here, try to use the rhythmic motion of the legs. Have a little bit of bouncing action of the legs. Go up and down, go up and down, up and down. Yeah, that's the rhythm. Now the rhythm is all dictated by the leg action, right?
Yeah.
Currently, everything is rotating together. Mm-hmm. So now what we need to develop is, instead of just a turn like this, you have to separate the upper body turn, the lower body action here. So shift first and then turn. Shift first and then turn here. Okay. So add more active shift motion.
Yep.
Shift first and then turn. Shift and then turn here. Stand on the C side, stand. Okay. Give the good pelvis motion. Okay, now, what was one of your problem? At the beginning of the downswing, you're opening your chest too early.
Pulling and releasing the
Yeah,
wrist.
you're opening your chest early, so you still have that tendency. So when you turn, you're turning this way here, but go here, and then as the body shifts, still keep the back toward target, and then let it go. So delay opening of the chest. So for that, in your case, intentionally try to throw the rope more to the right here.
Yeah.
So I'm standing on the right side of the target. Try to swing the rope toward me. Is it still going that way? Yes, now that's better. Yes. Yes. Exactly. So actually, it's easier to fix the problem if you have inward swing plane.
Yeah.
Then making it more outward is a lot easier.
Yeah.
But if you have really outward swing plane, then try to bring it this way is a bit harder.
Yeah.
So now here, at the top here, if you open your chest early, naturally this goes in here. But if you go down here and then bring the right shoulder down a little bit, okay, in a delayed opening of the chest, then naturally you will be able to throw the rope that way here. So now it's perfect. Again, I'm standing on the right side of the target. Mm-hmm. Yep. This way, yes. Yes. Yeah, a bit more outward. Swing, yeah, to me. Swing, yes. Swing, good. So with that, you have a lot better separation between the upper body and lower body.
I felt like it was aiming.
Yeah. So earlier, you had everything turning together. So almost like a one unit motion here.
Yeah.
But now, because you have to throw it this way here, you have to separate the motion.
Yeah.
So, and then also it will delay the opening of the body this way. This is perfect.
Okay.
So this is how you,
Train it.
work on the swing plane.
Yeah. You think rope would be good for me?
Oh, yeah.
For practice?
Yeah. Instead of using the club. First, the rope, you cannot really force the rope motion.
No.
You have to guide it.
pull it.
You have to guide it because it's completely flexible, right? So now again, so this time I will keep moving. You have to throw the rope toward me, okay?
And you're going to move?
Yeah, so I'm going to move around. So you have to
Watch.
you have to control it, yeah. So I'm here on the right side. Mm-hmm. Now square. It's inward. Toward me, yes. Square. Uh-huh. Now inward. Yes. Yep. Now square. Mm-hmm. Slightly outward. Yes. Very good. The fact that you can control the direction, that means you own your swing. Okay? So you have a full control of the swing plane.
Yeah.
That means that if you have the intention to throw the rope toward the target or slightly outward, you can certainly do that.
Yep.
Now let me record this.
Okay.
The same thing. As I move, you have to throw the rope toward me. Okay. Ready, go. So outward. Yes. Square. The inward. Mm-hmm. And then square. And then outward. Yeah. Now, as you do this, your body motion flow is a lot better.
Okay, good.
Instead of turning everything together. So you are now throwing the rope instead of pulling it down.
Yeah.
Here. letting it go, letting it go. So with the rope swing, what's happening is you are really pushing and throwing.
Yeah.
Let it go instead of. So when you pull, then you have a tendency of lifting this side up, going like this.
Yeah.
But when you push and throw, you can time the left leg action better.
Okay.
So now the leg action is really helping the motion. Yeah. So let me watch from this direction. Try to throw the rope toward the target.
Feet are getting tired from a lot of shifting.
Yeah. Now make the backswing a bit faster, more active by using the right leg. By using the right leg action, leg push. Yeah. So in the backswing, in order to have the really active backswing, use this leg and then push, and push here. So no need to.
Was that
Still,
correct?
you have to go more. And then in the downswing, no need to swing that hard.
Okay.
Try to intentionally go easy in the downswing here. Try to emphasize the backswing. Backswing, go. Backswing, down. So downswing, go easy, but try to increase the effort in the backswing. In order to increase the backswing speed, you have to use the right leg. Try to throw the rope toward the target or slightly outward. Use the right leg. The right leg is fairly straight all the way. So what's happening is as you initially slightly flex the butt, as you go here, already you are straightening here in the swing. So that's why it does not allow the pelvis to move here. What should happen is go this way and then push.
Okay.
Intentionally drop the right side and then push. Okay. And also, part of the reason why you are turning this way a lot is because you're shifting this way quite a bit.
Okay.
Because the body is shifting, that's why turning. So this shift should be a bit restricted.
Yes.
Yeah. Should be controlled. And then make it a bit faster in the backswing, more active, let it go. Active backswing, let it go. Active backswing, and then throw this way. Active and throw this way. Active and throw this way. That's the rhythm here. With that active leg action, now you have more time here.
Yeah.
More
different.
transition time here. Yeah. So instead of just going like this, and then you have more time here. So that's what I want. Again. Throw the rope to the right, so slide outward the spring pad. Good leg action, let it go. Good leg action, let it go. Leg action, let it go. Push, let it go. Push, let it go. Push, let it go. Okay. Yeah. So now you have a lot more active right leg action here. Now you have this continuous motion here.
Yeah. Do I need to push up a bit more off my lead leg?
But it's exactly the same idea. Push and then push here.
Yeah.
But never try to jump.
Yeah.
So this is earlier rope swing. If you look at the right leg, it's fairly straight. Now, go down and then push. Go down and push. Go down and push. Now, as you do this, on the way down, try to just throw the arms and rope instead of try to move the body quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that way you will be able to throw the rope, outward where I am. Throw, yes. throw, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, now your right leg action is getting better and better. So with that, the overall timing, you have more exaggerated backswing here. So instead of rushing down. So on one hand, because you're actively using the leg, so the motion is faster, but you have more time in the transition.
Yeah.
This is the idea.
Yeah.
Once you have a good transition time here, with that you will be able to recenter.
Okay.
And the recenter, now you are ready by kicking the ground and let it go.
Yeah.
And then what I don't see now is pulling the rope down. So you're just basically throwing the rope.
Yeah.
So again, so emphasize, this is the last one. Emphasize the leg action, right leg action in the backswing.
Yeah.
And also, when you give enough speed in the backswing, the rope goes here, all the way here.
What do you mean?
If you give enough speed.
Oh, the rope will come around?
Yeah, and then the rope will go here.
Okay.
So wait until this happens.
Yeah.
Then you have a good wind up, and then throw the.
Yeah.
So you are in the downswing, you are throwing the rope by using the shoulder turn and then throw instead of.
Yes. Yeah.
So imagine you have a spring here, clock spring. So you just build the tension and then initiate. So let the rope go around you, wrap around your body, and from there throw using the body motion. So the speed is coming from the throwing action. Swing, swing, good, wind up, let it go, wind up, let it go, wind up, let it go. Use the right leg, push and then let it go, push and then let it go, push and then let it go, yes. So now you feel the rhythm. So the rhythm is dictated by the leg actions. Then you have a consistent rhythm.
Okay.
So now if I take a picture of your swing,
Yeah.
I can find the right timing.
Yeah.
Because
that was better?
Because the motion is a lot more consistent now. Yeah. What the leg action gives you is that the continuous and consistent motion here. Throw, throw, throw. So you don't see that jumping off here.
Yeah.
Because you wait until this wind up is done. Good wind up and try to throw from there. Particularly when you try to guide the rope slightly outward, then you cannot pull it in, but rather you have to throw it out, right? So that gives you good overall flow.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So use the rope
A lot.
a lot. This is yours, so take it with you.
Oh, you sure?
Now, let's swing the club back and forth again. And then imagine you're holding a rope.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to have the same thing, but now the club is obviously a lot more rigid.
Yeah.
So if it's a rope, then naturally it will go around. But with the club, if your wrist does not allow, then it will stop here. So let the club head go a bit more.
Yeah.
So don't fight, but let it go. Swing back and forth. Again, have the feel of throwing instead of pulling it down. Then the backswing, use the right leg more actively instead of just spinning. Push. Yes. Yes, then motion is coming from the leg action. Yes, let it go. So always when you have a good leg action in the backswing, then you automatically have more time here.
Yeah.
But because the leg is going this way, then you tend to rush. But if you push the ground good with the leg, and always you have more time, and then you will have time for.
Yeah, my original was like.
Yeah.
There was no.
Yeah. So when you have that feel, upward motion feel in the backswing, that gives you really good timing here.
Okay.
And then throw the club toward me. Yes. Throw, yes. So delay opening the shoulders and then let it go. Throw toward me, toward me. Yes. So always in your case, just pushing it slightly outward, that helps.
Yeah.
And then, so in order to do that, you have to go this way and then throw this way. So you cannot open the chest early.
Yeah.
When you open the chest early, you tend to move this way quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now, let's go to something called the stage X.
Okay.
I use the two-step swing drills. It's based on the two steps, but the stage X is actually taking multiple steps. And then the idea is you're swinging back and forth several times here, feel the rhythm. Here, the main point is feeling the rhythm, using the leg-driven rhythm here, and then swing here.
Yeah.
So let's say we do 3 overall swings. 1, 2, and then 3, swing.
Yeah. Club is moving each time.
So feel the up and down rhythm with the leg action. 1, 2, 3, wind up, let it go. Yeah. So again, start from here. 1, 2, 3.
Just heard when I.
So this motion is when it's counted.
Yeah.
So from here, 1, 2, 3, wind up, let it go.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the rhythm again. So even from the beginning, let's have a good rhythmic motion. So instead of just moving the club here, use the body here from the beginning. Now we'll change this a little bit.
Yeah.
So what happens is emphasize the backswing motion. So 1, 2, 3, let it go.
Okay.
So the downswing part doesn't have to be that rigorous initially, okay?
Yeah.
So you can go maybe about this high here, but really active
Okay.
backswing.
Yeah.
Still, it's not active enough.
Okay.
So when you have really active motion, and then just to bring it down,
Okay.
bring it down.
Really spike.
So we are putting more emphasis on the right leg action in the backswing here. And then as you emphasize the backswing, let the club head go all the way instead of holding it here. So we are practicing active backswing multiple times here. Yes. So that's the idea. Then you have a good overall timing and the exaggerated, backswing. Then let's go to stage 3. Stage 3 of the two-step swing, just a one trigger motion, and then let it go.
Yeah.
But there, backswing should be emphasized, right? And then now at the top, just to make the motion a bit more continuous. So here, instead of stop, and then try to go here. So when you make a sound like this, continuous motion here. So when you have good wind up,
Yeah.
then automatically downswing will be active. So you don't have to really worry about the downswing part.
Yeah.
All you need is to deliver the clip head to where the ball is. But in terms of speed generation, you need to more focus on good wind up in the backswing. Again, stage 3.
Was that one better?
Yeah, stage 3. So now, from now on, you will swing, you will use stage 3 multiple times, and then try to feel the flow.
Okay.
You have to find really comfortable flow, but at the same time, really active flow. You can have a bit more time at the top. Again. Now, let's try to eliminate the initial trigger motion.
Okay.
But then you have to remember the same body motion here. So currently what you're doing is you go from here and then throw this way, right? So a little bit of a leg action here. And bring this up. But remember, using the right leg, you have an active backswing. And then have a bit more time here. Push, and then recenter, and then keep more time there, and then let it go. Now, throw the club more toward this way, toward the target. So now let's do this. Stage 3 is your pre-shot routine. Always before you hit the ball, use stage 3.
This one I'm doing now? Or
This one is a regular swing, but go from here.
Yeah.
And then also try to just go this way instead of going this way first and then going this way. When you need more trigger motion, trigger for this trigger, that means that still your body is not ready.
Okay.
Because you feel a bit awkward, so you have to introduce this motion. But from here, when the body is a bit, have this rhythm here, then throw using this motion, and then use the legs and throw, bring it back, and then let it go. Even the trigger motion, you have to use the leg.
Yeah.
That's stage 3. And after that, we'll do stage X. And then let it go. Then your regular swing.
Okay.
Stage 3, stage X, and the regular swing. And then stage X with the emphasis on the backswing. Now, regular swing. Remember that rhythm, and they have active backswing, and then let it go. And then push and give it more time. So in the backswing, your goal is to bring the club head more this way instead of rushing down.
Okay.
Your goal is to push this in more and then let it go in the downswing. So no need to rush down. Again, stage 3, stage X, and regular. And also, between these, in between these, if you spend too much time, then you lose the continuity here. So the holding is, sort of intentional or strategic, rhythmic motion. and then regular swing. So this motion is somewhat exaggerated because we are emphasizing the backswing really, right? But that means from now on, as you do the swing, always activate the right leg and have more active backswing. Okay. And then as you practice this, you can control how rigorously you go in the backswing. Okay. To the level you can still control, right? So that's why you need a lot of practice. So from now on, use the stage 3, stage X before you hit a ball. Now let's actually hit.
Getting better. Is that,
No, your backswing is now a lot more active. Because of that, you don't rush, and also you don't have this pulling and then jumping off. Okay. So again, let's try it now. Let me before this. Let's do this without the ball. I will record this.
So what we just did, stage 3, stage X swing?
Yeah. Okay, ready. Stage 3, stage X and regular. Go. A bit rushed. In the last swing, a bit rushed. So this is something you need to practice a lot. Yeah. But as long as you can awaken your right leg during the backswing, then it's just a matter of practicing. Okay, again, ready. Stage 3, stage X and regular. Go. Now, as you do that, one thing you have to be careful is that you have to bring the club head back to where the ball is.
Okay.
Now, let's try this. So we'll actually have a ball here. Again, stage 3, stage X, so slightly move backward, and then do those.
Do them here? You mean
Yeah, instead of hitting the ball. So keep a bit space there, and then do stage 3 and stage X, and then approach to the ball and hit the ball. I knew it, because now your left leg is a lot more active compared to your previous swing. So the timing is a lot better. But that means now, because your left leg is pushing as you swing through, then the club tends to move away from the ball a little bit. So when you swing, when you do a stage 3 and the stage X, make sure you have a good target here.
Okay.
Try to bring the club head there.
Yeah.
Okay. Both times, stage 3 and stage X, when you actually did the downswing, the club head moved up, so away from the target position. So particularly the downswing, try to bring the club head back to where the ball is. Okay. So your initial target position there is up, high up here. So your body is still turning quite a bit.
Okay.
So what happens is go here and your body is turning this way. That's why the club is moving toward your body. So here, let it go. Still the gaze is on the ball here. Let it go, throw, and then turn here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you have active leg action, then you will have a thin shot or miss the ball. So make sure you, let's do this. Again, without the ball, but try to touch the tip.
Okay.
Touch the tip of the tee. In the stage 3 and in the stage X, in the main swing, main downswing, try to touch the tip of the tee.
Yeah.
Missed. Okay, that's better. And then stage X. Yeah, slightly missed, but it's a better now. It's a lot more consistent. So now in the regular swing, try to touch the tip of the tee. Yes. So this way, because you are a skilled golfer, you can easily control this, and then through a practice. Now, so with that in mind, again, all three. Always the target position. You have to deliver the club head back to the target position. Now approach to the ball. Now you're hitting the ball. So with a similar motion, but make sure you deliver the ball. Yes. Ooh, you almost broke the. Also, if you look at the ball pad, now slightly to the right here, instead of going left, right? This is good. Now you have a good impact here. So let me record this. With the lower body action, your swing is definitely more rigorous now.
Yeah.
However, the bottom line, you have to deliver the club head back to where the ball is.
Okay.
Yeah. So
same thing. 3x.
Yeah. So ready. Stage 3, stage X and regular. Go. Oh, please don't break anything, okay? That sound is scary. Yeah. Okay, ready. Stage 3, stage X and regular. Go. Really good. Now the direction is a lot more consistent. Yeah, this is the idea. So from now on, strategically, practice this a lot. On one hand, you have to awaken your right leg, always work on the right leg action by using the stage 3 and stage X. But on the other hand, in the real swing, try to come up with a similar body action. Now I don't see in the regular swing you are rushing.
Okay.
Because you are getting into this rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to practice this again and again. Yeah. So
Yeah.
for a while, instead of hitting a lot of balls,
Yeah.
always work on the body action, so you can do this without even thinking.
Yeah. Perfect.
So the thing is, how do you know whether you have a good swing pattern? If you have nightmare about this leg action, then that means it's not completely yours.
Yet.
But when it's a complete yours, then the nightmare will go away.
Yeah. No, I can practice that for sure. Thank you so much.
So this is the idea.
Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
do you like, the pressure boards? Do you like them for practicing
So that when you have a good shift, then it'll drop this side here, right? And then push and turn.
Yeah.
But if you turn too early, then the boat moves.
That's perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so
But,
much.
so this is the idea. But actually, you know, initially you had a thin shot, but you quickly adjusted.
Yeah. No, that's great.
And then with that, actually you have a more controlled movement.
Yeah. That's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was great.